Right, today we're going to do a ladybird colour pencil drawing. On your sheet, which you have, there are 3 images. You might be able to see 2 in the video, but there are 3 images to draw. It's going to be in colour pencil, so we've got a good selection of all the colours we're going to need here. First thing you need to do is draw your basic ladybird shape. Now, that needs to be sort of an oval first, so go in lightly with your pencil. An oval, then we've got the head, semicircles there. So let me find that shape. And I'm going to put the markings in that I need on here, so I know what I'm adding colour to and what I might be leaving lighter. They're not all perfect circles, so really check the shape. Some of them more oval shaped. And I'm just going to give myself a few little markings where I can definitely see colour change. Okay, our basic shape. You can take a rubber and just lighten it. Take away some of that lead, because remember we don't want lots of grey lead pencil blending in with our colours. It would just look a little bit sludgy and dirty, so just lighten it, especially if you have pressed quite hard. I know some of you will have done with your pencil, so just take away some of that, so you're left with a very light drawing. It's a colour pencil drawing, so remember we're layering up the colours. We always start with the lightest colour and build our way up. When you want it to go darker, put more layers on to darken it down rather than pressing hard. The beauty of this is if you need to rub away, like some areas need to be highlights, maybe you need to get your rubber in there. If you press lightly, we can still take away that pencil. And if you want to go darker, you just put more layers on and it will naturally darken it down. Now, the Ladybird that I'm copying is very heavy on the black. I'm not really a big fan of using pure black. I think it just looks a little bit too, not real. It looks a bit too like a drawing. So if we look at the one down here, it's got some nice blues and purples. So I'm actually going to be looking at that one as well and incorporating some blues and purples, I think, into my black spots, because I don't like those. However, I do like the shell of this one. I like the yellows and the reds and the sort of purpley browns in there. So that's what I'm copying, but I might tweak it a little bit and bring in some of that so you can kind of see what I'm doing there. Now, lightest colour on here, on the shell, I'm going to start with. I'm actually going to start with my yellows, because as I said, if we look here, there's yellow one here. Underneath this red, it's got an orangey tinge to it, and you're going to get that by using yellow underneath your red. Remember, if you mix yellow into red, you're going to create orange. So, very lightly, I'm going to start with some yellow. I'm going to put it over everything, even where the black's going to go, because obviously that's going to go over the top of it anyway, so it's fine. So I'm going over the whole of the shell with my yellow. Next colour is orange. Now I'm not going to put the orange where I want it to be yellow, because there's some yellow, I'm going to leave that, but I'm going to put the orange wherever it's red shell and the black spots. Alright, first red. Okay, I'm using brown on the spots. Obviously I've put some other colours on there first. It's got the reds, the oranges, a bit of the purple in there, just to create this natural looking black colour. So I'm going to put some dark brown first over it. Okay, some dark blue. That dark purpley grey kind of colour. It's quite a dark colour. And finally, a little bit of the actual black over the top. It won't be so dark and heavy looking because it's got all the colours underneath. Make sure it's sharp if you're going to use it on any crisp lines. Okay, I'm going to take a rubber and just lighten that spot of highlight there. Just as I press lightly I can do that, and also on this light patch. Okay, now on to the head. So again, I'm going to start with some yellow in these patches over here. Now I'm not going to go in straight away with my black. I'm going to go in with that purpley grey colour first. It's a much more natural looking colour. Medium pressure. And then go with some dark blue over that. Dark brown. Finally the black. And there we have it. There's your Ladybird in colour pencil, blending colours. Your turn.